Would you believe me if I told you I had the entire week of streams planned? And then mental illness said no. Man, I am extremely brain foggy today. I don't know if I can like play anything, to be honest. But I wanted to stream still. I don't like not streaming. I get lonely. Nobody that's parasocial. Well, maybe so. Maybe so. Let me say carry yourself. Thank you. There's a huge storm. Last night, the lightning was ridiculous. It sounded. Where am I? Wait. It sounded like an avalanche. And it woke me up from. I went to bed at like 4 a.m. and it kept me awake until like well past 5. So then my cat woke me up at 9 a.m. because I think because he thought that the Kibby was late from the Kibby dispenser, but he was just early. It happens a lot. Yeah, it's storming pretty awfully in Portugal today and yesterday, I suppose. I think, I mean, March is still the rainy season, right? Until April is the rainy season. And then after that it gets really sunny and hot really quickly, but I guess I'm just like really brain foggy. Like atmospheric pressure does this to me. I always blame the weather. Forgive me for always blaming the weather for my issues. But I just, you know, I think it's the weather's fault. Whenever the atmospheric pressure is really wild or like changes, I don't know, whenever the weather's weird, my brain just doesn't work. I'm extremely foggy. I think you can hear me lagging in real time, like my brain. It's hard to hold a conversation. But I still wanted to stream. I was like, I'm really lonely if I don't stream. It's not that I don't have people to listen. It's not like I don't have people to hang out with, okay? I could call up, I guess, a real life friend or even like an online friend and hang out with them, but it's not the same. It's not the same. So just allow me a little bit of time in today's stream to chat and figure out what to do. I'm sure we'll get there. I also have a lot of like admin stuff to work on, like organization things. So I thought maybe we could I could show you how I keep like organized. I'm always in the mood for a spreadsheet. I'm that kind of nerd. but maybe you're not. I wouldn't want to pressure you. Our friends, what are those? They're like extroverts that notice that you're introverted and then insert themselves into your life until you get attached to them. Essentially. So yeah, I need to make my outfit, but my schedule for next week. And I need to update my big spreadsheets. Etc. etc. So maybe let's start the stream with that. There, we can there's ridiculous amounts of ride playing Helldivers. Have fun on Helldivers. Everyone's been playing a lot of Helldivers recently. I haven't particularly gotten into it yet. But I might. Originated up north. Pretty central. Center north, I guess. Yeah, the weather is pretty wild here. Gets really cold in the winter, gets really hot in summer. Like we hit like upwards of 40 in the summer. It's insane. I'm originally from like way up north, where it's always like colder. I'm from a coastal northern area where it doesn't get as cold, but it also doesn't get as hot because of the sea. So it was quite a shock, actually. When I first moved here, I was like, damn, what the fuck is this? 1723. Okay. Yes, the first thing is, I'll make my schedule. This is my schedule template. There's just random stuff on the streams. Wednesday is always my offline day, so this is my weekly schedule that I post, but I actually use, let me see if I can show this. Let me see if everything is like yeah, I can show this. This is my like weekly, well, monthly spreadsheets. I deleted these by accident, but fan art of who? No fan art today. This is actually just templates. Not just realized she cannot stay organized. Dude, I'm the most organized person you know. I'm literally, most organized person you know. Anyway, this is just templates. Technically. Is it gonna be replaced? This is my big spreadsheet. Have one for every month. And put literally everything I need to do there. There's chores, there's all my commission stuff. Deadline is on the 28th. There's all my prep work. It's currently pretty empty because I've had the first week of March in the February spreadsheet because I was a little bit late. And moving things over, it's always a little bit more work. Starting a new spreadsheet. But anyways, what we're gonna be doing is deciding this week of streams, figuring out what prep needs to be done, and some TikTok posts, hopefully. And yeah, it's just I also have I also have a notepad where I keep any important notes, and I have a bunch of post-it notes stuck to my monitor and my wall. Where I just write down anything that is relevant that I need to add to the spreadsheet later, or that I need to like keep in mind, just constant things. So I'm gonna be cross-referencing those. I can't show you them to you very easily, but I'll explain what I'm looking at. Okay, I have my notepad and my pen. This is not a pen. It's my X-Acto knife. This is a pen. Yeah. I have an eraser too because I know I'm gonna fuck up. So yeah, I'm just gonna make a list of all the things I actually want to do next week. I'll put them like here for now. So it's the bento stream. Also a drawing stream, at least one. Laundry. Yeah, I put all my chores. If the chores don't go in the spreadsheet, they don't get done. So they go in the spreadsheet and they get done. You can see a week's worth of chores. It's things I do every week. Then probably stream Cult of the Lamb tomorrow again. So I don't know if I'll finish it by then, but maybe Cult of the Lamb. Maybe. And then maybe an ASMR stream. It's been a while since I've done one of those. And let me look at the games that I wanted to work into the roster. I have a list of that as well. I'm the kind of person that if I don't keep myself extremely organized, I never know what's happening. My days all look really identical because I like to keep a really strict routine. So if I'm not on top of what's happening, if I don't have an itemized list and like timeline of what's happening, what I've already done, what I need to do, I have no idea what's going on. So I desperately need to keep myself organized, which is why I have a list for everything. If I remember something that I want to do, it goes on the list. Also play some more Pal World, probably. Maybe a collab. I recently joined a server with a bunch of European VTubers that have similar time zones to me, so maybe I'll be able to work some collabs in the near future. Then wouldn't that be nice? It's been a long while since we've had collabs. I tend to avoid them because I'm extremely introverted. EU code, yeah. Extremely introverted, so it's really hard to me. It's really hard for me. Oh my god, the Paw Patrol game is on Game Pass. You're there too, nice. It's actually really nice to hear. We will not be playing Paw Patrol because ACAP. I meant to ask if you guys are interested in A Little to the Left. It's a more chill game, but we could do that. Have the whole Amnesia series. I want to look at the Resident Evil games. PQR. Move to Club Power. I think that's good to know. It's good to know. Good to know. Thank you. As Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3, those are the only Resident Evils that are on Game Pass. Okay, I can work around that. Dude, I cannot download Slime Rancher again. I always get so addicted to Slime Rancher whenever I play it. It's problematic because it gets in the way of other shit. Introversion always some people don't do things with strangers. Yeah, me too, actually. But if we're both in the EU server, we can hang out and test drive the collab before we do it. That would be nice. Slime Rancher. No, it's Slime Rancher 2 because it's on Game Pass. Whenever I download it, I get extremely addicted, and I don't do anything else for like a week. And I have work to do, so I can't do that. Oh, Yakuza is on Game Pass. I think all of the Yakuza are on Game Pass. So that's an option. Like, my handwriting has become terrible because I never write things by hand anymore. And best for Xbox, the Windows Store. No, for PC. This is on Game Pass. Oh my god, just make a little symbol. Just make a little symbol. I also mentioned we could play Nier. I have Nier. It was gifted to me and I haven't had a chance to play it yet. And I thought it would be fun. So times 1 minus 1, 2 times 1 is 2, minus 1 is 1. That's easy, I can do it in my head. Thank you. Thank you for correctly estimating my math abilities. I never want to do any math that's harder than that. So I started in Minecraft. Though I haven't had like much of a drive to play Minecraft lately. I need to be feeling creative to play Minecraft, and I guess I've just been feeling creative in other ways. It's also Power Wash Simulator. You do your taxes? I do my taxes. Yes. Like mod Minecraft some Valheim. Never played Valheim. Picnic. Where? I've heard of Picnic before. I remember being interested in it. Isn't tax math worse? I don't have to do any math for my taxes. The program does it for me. Plus, I might hire an accountant soon because it's actually really affordable. And since I have like my own independent business, it would be better to get an accountant to make sure everything is in order. But thanks for reminding me. By the way, because I should put taxes at the end of this month. I do. It's the end of the trimester. I do have to do taxes. Kind of curious to play Doom Eternal again, see if I've actually gotten any better at video games. Did you guys see the the Fallout TV series trailer. I can't tell if it's good or not. I don't know enough about Fallout. Let me also open up Steam. So I have what? Halo trading card in my Steam notifications. Cool. Borderlands, Cuphead, Destiny. Could play Cuphead. Could play Cuphead, but do I want to suffer that much? Do I have the wish to suffer that badly? Also, Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. Could play that. Okay, so that's options. Alright. Near maybe. And then there's our regular programming. Don't want to do only new things. So Monday. Hello, Kumari. Hi. So those are some of the things I might do next week. I want to schedule the bento making stream first because it's the one that needs more prep and the most like setup. So I want to do it in a day that I don't have to set up very much for stream. So maybe we do it Friday. Maybe Friday we do bento making. Thursday we do something that doesn't need a lot of setup. It was my day off previously, so it should be fine. Monday drawing is not bad. You can see all my typos in real time. I like doing ASMR on Sundays. They're a good day for ASMR. Plus, I'm gonna have to do cleanup, so it's good to do that. Play Palworld on Tuesday. Just single player. And then on Thursday we can start Nier and continue on Saturday. And that's a week. That is a full week. Make the schedule. So Monday drawings, fine. And then Tuesday. Palworld. And then Nier. Maybe if I learn to write, would be nice. And then more Nier. And then Sunday ASMR. Okay, and that's the weekly schedule done. I'll save this also as a PNG so it's ready to post. Hey. And back to this. And we figure out all the prep work that needs to be done. I don't need to do any prep for drawing because I have a couple works in progress. Palworld, there's no prep for Palworld. For Nier, I have to download and wait. Test. For Bento decorating, I mean, there's a lot of setups, so I'm just gonna do my 3 asterisks means that there's a lot of shit to do. ASMR probably gonna prepare a thumbnail. Which I should just make an X here. Have to decide on the theme. Yosh. I'm gonna schedule this. Yes, I always make this many typos all the time. Oh my god, there's another typo. Yeah, I also need to incorporate by until the end of the month. There needs to be a karaoke stream. So that's going on my to-do list. Hello. That's going on my to-do list. So maybe we should do some of the planning for the bento box today, because then it's already done. And then I just got ingredients, so it's fine. Yes. So we can do that. Move this over here. Can hide that for now, actually, so it's out of the way. I'm gonna hide this because there's like project thumbnails that okay. Let's plan these. Inspo. I want to make onigiri because I think they're cute and they're not hard to make. So onigiri, maybe some korokke. Definitely egg. And the salad with veggie shapes. You know? Should I have a theme? Maybe I can also have winners. Haha, winner. Streamer said the funny word. Definitely furikake. Maybe we can make bunny-shaped onigiri. Like this. And then the tamagoyaki. Just use the tools. Just use tool. Why use this half tool if you do not use the tamagoyaki? And definitely a container with salad. I have these little containers. Some korokke. And should I make them octopus spinner or should I make them bunny shaped? I should make them bunny shaped. Yes, I should make them bunny shaped. The octopus is classic, but if you have the chance to make something bunny shaped, wouldn't you? Those are bunnies, by the way. anything else that I would want to add? I don't really see anything. I'm a picky eater a little bit. Maybe some spinach. Okay, so that's all the stuff we need to prepare. Which means back to the... back to the spreadsheet. Need to make tamagoyaki. Need to cook the wieners. Need to make the korokke. Cook rice. Make furikake. Prep the veggies. Is that right? Yes, that is it. What else? I should post something on TikTok. Just probably this. Little video. And a clip from ASMR. Yes. What else? And also, video from this. Gotta make your content work for many things. Otherwise, you're gonna be... Overwork doesn't even begin to describe it. You're going to die. I'm overworked and I spread my content out as far as it goes. But if you don't do that, you're going to die. You can't make new content for every platform. It's unless you have like a team behind you, it's not feasible. Anything else that I need to prep for this? I don't think so. Can't think of anything. But I should schedule the Twitter post now. So now I'm doing the scheduled post. On Twitter. I'm scheduling it for Monday so that I don't have to post it on Monday, so that I don't get overwhelmed and I don't forget. Whatever you can schedule to post, do it when you have free time so that you don't have to worry about it again. It's also my piece of advice. Schedule this for Monday. And I'd schedule it for like 2 p.m. 2:30, because that's like still enough time. It's early enough in the day that people will like pay attention to it, and there's plenty of time until the to buffer between like the actual stream post goes up. So you won't be like shooting two sets of information off too fast. It has time to get around. Except for the part where I put the day wrong. See, if you do things ahead of time, you also have time to correct any mistakes, which I make really often. Especially when it comes to numbers and dates. I'm really bad with dates. I always get them wrong. 16 to... Actually, 11 to 17. Close, save, and then PNG. Place that. Okay. Get the new one. Unscheduled. Okay, so that's done. So I can put... I can now put... I can now cross out schedule post because it's done. Okay. I think that's all of the scheduling and prep work for the week. God, it took an hour. It took an hour just to organize everything. I'm so cooked. People underestimate how much managing goes into like content creation. This isn't even active hours. I wouldn't even consider this active hours. Like, spend an hour just organizing, scheduling things, and putting everything on a spreadsheet, and doing like basically admin work. But I wouldn't even consider it like work time. Work time is time that I spend like working on commissions or like developing new things and working on projects. This is just like management time, and it's so time consuming. Paimon on emergency food. Hi. Hi. Welcome to the organized chaos that is my mind. We're let's get done it. Yeah, I think that's all of the... I can't think of anything else that I need to, like, plan for or organize. So yeah, this is essentially my next week, just stream-wise. This is the... This is the everything I need to do just stream-wise for next week. Just prep. That's not counting streaming hours, which is 3 hours a day. And it's not counting commission work, which is most of my daily workload. For consider, shall I tell you the hours that this is gonna take me? So it's gonna be at least an hour to do all the bento prep. Testing games and setups before has a similar with Natsuki. Natsuki got it. I don't know who Natsuki is, but I hope that you get, so thank you. Downloading and testing new stream things like new games that I want to play takes about half an hour. Not the downloading is idle time, but like testing everything, fixing any issues, that's at least half an hour. So it's an hour prep plus half an hour testing, plus 3 hours a day for 6 days a week streaming. How'd you think kill? There's so many Natsuki out there. There are many Natsuki, actually. There are many Natsuki. But I assume you mean the one from Doki Doki Literature Club, pink-haired Natsuki. But I know many Natsuki, but that's because I watched a lot of anime, and Natsuki is a fairly common name. I haven't played Doki Doki Literature Club yet. But it's been on my list. Let's see how many hours are in this week of work. So it's 6 hours. It's 6 days of streaming, 3 hours a day, plus an hour of bento prep, plus at least 30 minutes of game prep, or like setup prep, and then that's I'd say 2.5 hours to do all the TikTok stuff. Another 30 minutes for thumbnail making. So 6 times 3 is 18. Plus 1, 19, plus 30, 19, 30, plus 30, 20. 20 hours, 22 hours and 30 minutes just of stream-related stuff in a week. And that's not counting, that's just like, that's like a third of my daily hourly allowance. Then I work on commissions 6 hours every day. So 6 times 6 is 36. So 58.5 hours a week. Of work. Does a week have that many hours? Did I fuck up the math? 24/7. No, I don't work 24/7. So if we have to subtract to the 24, like the 10 hours we need to sleep, so it's 14, and I only work 6 days a week, so it's 14 times 6 is 84, and I spend 58 of those working. So that leaves 26 hours in a week of free time divided. No. 26 divided by 6. So I have 4 hours of free time a day, and that includes eating. That includes meals. So yeah, I have 4 hours of free time a day. And I have to commute to that plus true. I don't have to commute. That is true. I guess I understand why I skip lunch so much now. Actually, I now understand why I never feel like I have time to eat lunch. 4 hours of free time a day is not very much. Well, that is, it is what it is. Don't be like me, be better. Be better than me, take more time for yourself. Don't injure yourself, don't do what I do. This isn't sustainable, by the way. Don't expect to maintain this. This is not sustainable. I'm like someone who can be like very hyperproductive, but this isn't sustainable for long periods of time. I do take vacations. Workaholic, yeah. Yeah. I don't have the best relationship with work. I get very anxious when I don't work. I feel like I'm wasting resources and time and money and space when I don't work, which is a very unhealthy way to look at it. Don't live to work. Work to live. But imposter syndrome, definitely. Not even just imposter syndrome, like an overwhelming feeling of worthlessness if you're not being productive. That's my main issue. Don't tie your self-worth to your productivity. You are worth so much more just for being a person. Just inherently, you're just born with it. You are born with the right to live. That's not something you have to earn. But I do overwork myself a lot. It's a bad habit. I do take vacations though. I take more vacations than most people, I think, maybe. Maybe. I take time off on Christmas, like a week. I take my birthday off. I take time off in the summer because it's too hot to work. I take New Year's off. Yeah, I take breaks. I do take breaks. Why wouldn't I? Of course, I'm sure there are more breaks that I take throughout the year. And if I'm ever not feeling like good physically, I will take the day off. I'm blessed with being able to make my own schedule, so I can take breaks when I need them. This isn't sustainable, and I don't do this the whole year. Or I try not to do this the whole year. It's, oh, there we go. I don't recommend anyone. Do not try my work routine. Don't do it. I just hope, like, you can see, like, some tips on how to stay organized. Like, dividing all your work by days and all your prep work that you need to do for them. And always having, like, a to-do list with all the things that you want to do next month. Your long-term goals. Don't have money issues, right? It's just a mental thing. Oh, it's both. I got money issues and I got mental issues. I got everything. We got all the issues. I'm an issues hoarder. But I'm okay. I have people who help take care of me. So, I actually, this would not be sustainable if I, like, cooked for myself. For example, I don't cook. I can cook and I'm good at cooking, but I don't cook day to day. That's not my chore. You can say these are my chores. And they're chores that I can pepper in a day that only take me like 30 minutes. And I'm confirmed to have a caretaker. I do. I have a caretaker because I'm hyper productive but extremely incapable. So I have someone who takes care of me. And they make my meals. And they make sure that I'm not rotting in a chair at work. And they make sure that they schedule little play dates for me. They also change your diaper. I can use the bathroom like a normal person. I'm not that addicted to the grind. They schedule little play dates for me to make sure I'm getting social interaction. So I have people taking care of me. This is not sustainable for anyone else. You know who it is. But we don't talk about them in stream anymore. We don't talk about them on stream anymore because people are weird. People are very strange on the internet. They will just say anything. People will just say anything on the internet. So in order to protect the people I care about, I have started talking about them less on streams. People might have noticed this. Sorry then, don't worry about it. It's not an issue. I never made it never made a statement about it or anything. I just stopped talking about certain people in my life because I got a lot of uncomfortable messages. I still will talk about them on Discord sometimes. But I don't like having slurs clogging up my DMs. Thank you. So we don't talk about certain people anymore for safety and peace of mind. It's a little unfortunate that I can't share this part of my life anymore, but it is what it is. You can't help the crazies, right? You're like a superhero. Instead of beating up mentally ill poor people, you entertain us. So I'm nothing like a superhero then. Twitter's so scary sometimes. Yeah. Thankfully, I have a sturdy defense system, and people who know what they're doing behind me. Got like a secret identity. Is it really secret? Also, don't the villains also have a secret identity technically? Like, we know who Batman is. We know he's Bruce Wayne, but we have no clue who the fucking Joker is. Joaquin Phoenix, I guess. We don't actually have a definitive canon. This person is the Joker. We don't know. He's Bruce Wayne. Spoilers in them. It's actually Bruce Wayne's identical twin, who was abandoned to a Batcave at birth, and that's why he's the Batman. Bruce Bane? Yeah, he's actually Bruce Bane. No relation to the other Bane. Wait. Got stuck between my ears. What else is there? I'm sure that I'm forgetting something in my weekly workload. I'm so sure that I'm forgetting something. Is it just the voices telling me I'm missing something? But if it's a schedule thing, I need to try to get nothing done. Go ahead. I stole this from Shiori, I think. I was like, damn, Shiori has a good system, and she's a very busy person. Yoink. So feel free to copy the setup as much as you want. Change it to fit your needs as much as you do. If you don't do commissions, if you study instead, change it to study stuff and put your deadlines on there and like go get it. It's very easy. You just use Google Spreadsheets and just use it as a use it probably not in the intended way. Neat life, Sach. I'm a self-employed, and it's the only thing keeping me from being a neat. College dropout. Self-employed college dropout. So, when you hear self-employed college dropout, you can think of either, there's 3 types of people now. There's broke and living in a basement, there's Bill Gates, and now there is Nemory, overworking herself to the bone for no good reason. Trying to learn a 3D model how to make VTOL models, and I was also getting scared. If I were to recommend, I think learning to do 3D modeling, if you have the brain for it. I don't have the brain for 3D stuff. I don't know how to work. It doesn't fit in my brain space. But learning how to do 3D stuff is a lot more versatile. So I do recommend learning that over like Live 2D. Live 2D is really popular right now, and there's quite a bit of things that you can do with it, but 3D is way more versatile. And then there's the guy that draws per year and earns 200k a month. Not anymore. Not anymore. Not anymore. The furries have decided that AI makes perfectly good porn, and we're experiencing a mass exodus. So yeah, it's hard for everybody right now. Furries use AI, unfortunately. A lot of them, yes. Ew. Sensation because make fursuits will make tons of money. There are fursuits. No cap. I could make a fursuit. I could probably apply all of my cosplay techniques into making a pretty decent fursuit. So this might be my inflated sense of confidence, but I think I could make a pretty good fursuit. You see how much one sells for? Yes, many thousands of dollars. Which I would like to have in my life, to be honest. But I don't really have a good workspace for projects of that size. I just work out of the tiniest, smallest, most cramped corner in my room. And even my cosplays, I work on them at the kitchen table, at the living room, like, at the dining room table. Cause it's the only place I can put my sewing machine. Speaking of cosplay, I think it's head for 2K. Don't worry about it. If you have to ask, you can't afford it. If you gotta ask, then you won't be able to pay. But speaking of cosplay, I've decided to cosplay Rabbit Hole Miku. I've been wanting to do a Miku cosplay for a very, very long time, and I never found the perfect Miku. So Rabbit Hole Miku is her. She is her. So I've put up, if you'd like to help me achieve that, I've put up a goal on Coffee for anyone who wants to help out on the cosplay costs. I have a lot of the things already from previous cosplays and just from personal projects, so it's not going to be an expensive cosplay. It's going to be like €60 plus tops, because I have most of the stuff already, because I'm a degenerate. So if you'd like to help out with that, the goal is up on Coffee. Watashi Vampire? No, it's not that song. It's Rabbit Hole. I did you like magician when I blah 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 blah. It's one of my favorite Deco 27 songs. Goes so hard, but it's about sex. I'm not allowed to listen. Wow, skill issue, isn't it? That's unfortunate for you. You would totally believe me if I told you that I already owned a lot of the accessories for that cosplay. I just need the main bodysuit and just need the main bodysuit and a good wig that I'm going to have to alter again. But my past couple cosplays, I've had to freaking alter wigs, and there's a pain in the ass. To be quite honest with you, doing wig alterations is really annoying. It's styling is fine, but adding different hair to a wig or like is annoying. The butt plug rabbit tail, well yes, of course, but that's for my own private collection. But I've looked up all the pieces that I need, and I can do plenty. Oh my god. The alterations are not very extensive, and I can do them with stuff that I already own. So the only parts that I actually need to purchase are the bodysuit, the stuff to make the wig, and some of the harness pieces. I think that's about it. So there's a goal up on Coffee if you would like that. Of course, if we achieve that, if we can make that cosplay, if we can get it going, I will stream. Probably both the cosplay making process, but definitely I'll do a cosplay stream. Maybe a karaoke. Maybe we can do a Deco 27 karaoke in the Rabbit Hole Miku cosplay. That would be fun. That sounds like fun to me. Maybe we can even get Dakotsuki into the stream. That's what I think. It's my opinion of your Deku 28 meme puns and jokes. Oh my god. I want to go to a conveyor belt sushi so much. I'm sorry for the radical change in topic. I want to go to a conveyor belt sushi so much. I want to stuff my face. I've been so food focused this past couple days. I don't know. It's cold and rainy, so I want to eat everything. Go? It's expensive. Sushi's expensive. Besides, I've been eating good at home. My requests have been granted very often. Like I told you yesterday that I had asked for yakisoba for dinner. We had yakisoba for dinner. Most of my eating requests lately have been granted. I have no idea what we're eating today though. That's a mystery. But I'm pretty sure it'll be yummy. The people in charge of cooking are very skilled. Oh my god, I'm freezing. I've been getting like waves of goosebumps all day. It doesn't matter how warm I keep myself. I just keep getting goosebumps and it makes me shiver. You've got a solution. What's your solution? Someone did the warming for in before. Doesn't have a heater. I'm right next to a radiator. It's just damp and rainy. It's the most graphically stunning game and turn it out to max and your PC instantly becomes a slave heater. Not since the RAM upgrade, it doesn't. Mister? Not since the RAM update, it doesn't become a space heater. Sorry for the apply. There's a video of a guy in a tendering snowstorm while using his PC as a heater. Oh, he had that 2004 Dell laptop. That'll keep you warm in a snowstorm. But Alienware gaming laptops be like? Yo, I feel like Alienware gaming laptops, I don't know if they get that hot, but I had someone in class open their Alienware laptop in the middle of a quiet self-studying class, and it suddenly sounded like we were at the airport, and everyone looked at them, and it was so... I got so much secondhand embarrassment, but this bitch with her Alienware laptop was just like, sorry, it's a gaming laptop. I got so much secondhand embarrassment, but she was like so smug about it, so maybe maybe that's on me. When I had my PS4, the boy would run hot and loud as fuck. I have a PS3 still. Do you have any idea what it sounds like? Last time I turned on the PS3, it was so fucking loud. It was genuinely, I turned it on because I wanted to watch Crunchyroll on it, because I have a Crunchyroll app. And I didn't want to like hook up my PC to my TV or anything like that. I just wanted to watch some anime, so I turned on the PlayStation to watch Crunchyroll. No comment on the current state of Crunchyroll though. And it was, the PlayStation 3 was so fucking loud that I could barely hear the TV. So yeah. Famous PlayStation loud as fuck. Yeah. I've never owned an Xbox, so I don't really know if the Xbox is like quieter. I wouldn't know. I don't own one. I know the Switch is really, really quiet. Just sus. It susses me out. I don't trust things that don't have fans. I have a hard time trusting things with no fans. Actually, it has no computing power. True. I don't, I don't know, like, the Wii and Switch are not very powerful. That hates water-cooled PC setups. I mean, if you have enough money to have a water-cooled PC setup, I wish that you would have given it to me instead. But otherwise, I'll refrain from having an opinion on it. Although I did once see someone make a vodka-cooled PC, and I thought that was pretty impressive. CPU is water cooled? Where's my paycheck? Where's my money from it? If you're gonna spend that much money on a CPU, I want at least half as much in my pocket. Check under your toes. Ew! Get away from my toes! You're not allowed to put anything anywhere near. You're not allowed to go anywhere near my toes or my feet or my person. Actually, stay 10 feet away at all times. I'm getting a restraining order. Buster Jack, thank you. I'm actually kind of. If you think that's bad, just kill me for how much I spend. Not gonna lie, I deserve it. If you worked hard to make the money, you should spend it on things that make you happy. Like me, I'll make you happy. You should give me the money. Mommy, I don't think anyone has ever mommied me. I don't think anyone looks at me or interacts with me or hears me and goes, mommy vibes. Have more little sister vibes, to be honest. Everyone tells me that. Everyone. Even people who are younger than me are like, oh, you're like a little sister. It's like, dude, you're 6 years younger than me. What do you mean? Mom has 20 kids. She's a mother. Yeah, I don't I have one kid. He's very fat and fuzzy, and his name is Sausage. And he cries every morning until I pick him up because he's spoiled. So she'd have more since she's a bunny. Here, here's a... Do you want to see my kid? There he is. Sometimes I forget that this model has a little sausage. That's my child. I hope you like him. Chubby cat. He's not chubby. He's big bones. He's just large. He's not chubby. No, he's not chubby. He's not chubby. Why would you think he's chubby? Boing boing. Boing boing, chubby saucisse. Big chungus. Don't go on Big chungus. I haven't disrespected people for 7 AM and wants them to go to the living room and hang out there. Don't go to chungus and god damn it! He woke me up today at 9 AM because he wanted food and like he headbutted me until I woke up, and then I looked at him and then the food dispenser went off and he jumped clear over me and I thought I was gonna die. I thought I was gonna die. But he's been doing this a lot. He's been like early. Like, it happened last night too. He started annoying me and I was like, dude, what do you want? And then shortly after the food dispenser went off, he's just like early. Impatient. He doesn't want to wait for the food dispenser to go off. He wants it now. But it's not time yet. I can't give it to him. I can't give him any more food. The vet says he can't gain any more weight. Sausage shouldn't have to wait. He owed him the world. We do owe him the world, but the vet says he's not supposed to gain any more weight. He's he's fine as he is, but he's not supposed to gain any more weight. Sausage evolving into a beef Wellington. Yeah, they call him Sausage, but he's a bit more of a bratwurst, or even a kielbasa. He will, however, always be my little weenie. He was so scared of the storm last night. The storm was terrible at like 5 AM. The lightning sounded like there was like an avalanche. And it hailed! It straight up hailed for like 30 seconds. In the middle of the night, out of nowhere. It wasn't even that cold. It just started hailing. I guess there was like a cold cloud or something. And he was so scared. And he started like whining and I hid him under the covers and he felt better. Just an insane storm. I felt like I got up from bed to go check like if none of the windows were leaking or anything, because you never know, because this house is really shit. This apartment is so shitty. And the rain was so harsh that I was like worried that anything would leak. You're so kinda for going to check the windows? Or for letting him hide under the covers? Because I always let him under the covers anyways. Just, he was like scared, so I soothed him. Sometimes he has like nightmares and he starts whining in his sleep. And I just like scritchy him gently until he calms down. He's a wuss. He's such a wuss. But when I'm sad, he also comes keep me company. When I rot in bed, he's always right there, rotting alongside me, and I appreciate his camaraderie in more ways than I can express. Also, I don't know if you remember when yesterday some rando came into the stream, someone I'd never seen before, and just said like, "Oh my god, your voice is so high pitched," and then left. From now on, whenever someone says my voice is really high pitched, I'm just gonna immediately drop to the lowest register that I can. People are gonna come in and be like, "Oh my god, your voice is so high pitched," and I was like, "Oh my, yo, sorry, bro, my bad." Sorry, bro, my bad. My balls hadn't dropped yet today. I didn't know. Unfortunately, my voice doesn't even go that deep. I wish I could have like deep baritone voice. Goes on VTuber, complains about high pitch, refuses to elaborate, leaves. Yeah, very confusing. The voice is kind of sexy, not gonna lie. Thank you. Thank you. It really hurts to do for long periods of time. Does she sound like Chibidoki there? I don't know who that is. It's a joke. Of course I know who Big Forehead is. Big headed, big chungus. But thanks, I guess she's pretty cute. I wish my voice went like, that I could do like, my voice was more versatile and I could do more like extreme things with it. It would be fun. Don't nerd emoji me! I'll kill you! I wish I could do impressions. I wanna do a Nero impression. Nero from the series DMC. No, Nero-sama. The VTuber. The AI VTuber. Someone tell Vito there's something wrong with my AI. Devil May Cry. I've played Devil May Cry before. Filtered. I can't do her voice, but her voice is really cute. Her AI voice is really cute. Guess it's not an AI, it's just a text-to-speech that she uses, right? The software is AI, but the voice is let me just try this indie horror game called Monstrum. Things keep getting stuck between my ears. I won't. Thanks. I will not play any horror game that is set inside a ship. I can't function. It's listen, at the risk of sounding like a wuss, it's too scary, man. I don't want to do it. I don't wanna. Monster makes me piss myself. I hate the ocean. Based, and land pilled. Solid land pilled. I will not, I won't. I was watching, I don't watch true crime a lot, but sometimes I watch Bose. Bose does true crime, because she's funny. She was watching, like, body cam footage of drunken, disorderly arrests, and like, people who are that fucked up drunk are extremely funny. So let me finish Subnautica. I don't think Subnautica would give me trouble. I'm not scared of the ocean exactly, or like of ocean creatures. I'm scared of ships specifically. Because she's a cat, Peter is just scared of water. I'm a bunny. Bunnies also shouldn't be wet. They don't like water either. Bunnies should not be put in water because their fur is really dense and fine and soft, and it absorbs a ton of water. And then it gives them, like, temperature regulation issues. And they can, like, go into hypothermia or the opposite. Where they get really, really warm and they can't control it. And also because it puts them in a lot of stress. Because they're not meant to go in the water. Hyperthermia, I guess. Although we usually call it heat stroke. But it makes them really, really anxious to the point where they freeze if they're put in water. They can swim, but sometimes, but it's not really them. You shouldn't put bunnies in water. Their fur is too fine. They clean themselves by rolling around in sand, like chinchillas do. That was a lot of animal facts real quick for free. Speaking of animals, Nem, what's up? Damn, I wanna eat. I'm hungry. Haven't eaten today. Again. I usually have like a protein bar or something before stream, but actually no, I did it. I had scrambled eggs for breakfast. I'm a liar. I had scrambled eggs and cherry tomatoes for breakfast. Got this for this guy showing off quails. And editing, so it cuts the bird, showed off the feather and bush. No! It's awful. It's awful. Protein bar, please properly. Not the store-bought protein bars. It's an oat. There's homemade oat bars. Are actually really nutritious. They're high in protein, and they have like a lot of fruit in them, and usually like peanut butter or cream cheese or something. So they're really balanced actually. They're homemade. It's just we call them protein bars because they're like just this oat bar. Protein bars are so yummy. Protein bars are good. Even this, I haven't had the chance to try many of the store-bought ones. I think I've only had like one store-bought protein bar. Like I said, my caretakers spoil me. and I eat like 98% homemade food. Fresh homemade food to my tastes specifically, and I'm picky, so right now, just like in homemade prepared meals that I can eat whenever I want, there's my favorite chickpea curry in the freezer. There's this bean dip that I really like. It's a bean and spinach dip. There's like 3 portions of that. What else do we have frozen? Oh, there's a whole like casserole in the freezer. I think it's either a like kind of I think it's like a Mexican casserole, something like that. Or it's either a Mexican casserole or a lentil casserole. I'm not sure. Chickpeas in the freezer, yes. That's literally my favorite terrible joke, by the way. It's what's the difference between a chickpea and a garbanzo bean? It's that I've never paid to have a garbanzo bean on me. It's my favorite pun. My favorite, yeah, my favorite, my favorite curry is chickpea curry. There's a bunch of it in the freezer, like separated into portions that I can eat whenever I want. And yesterday I wanted yakisoba, so they made me yakisoba, and what else? Oh, yeah, we also had enchiladas the other day. They were so good. And it's all homemade food. The people who take care of me do a good job. I'm very spoiled. I'm very, very spoiled. Very lovingly spoiled. With food especially. Oh yeah, also they've I drink a lot of Diet Coke, but I actually really like flavored Cokes, but they don't come in diet. And drinking that much sugar, it would not be good for me. So they've started the people take care of me have started like developing different flavorings to put on the Coke. Like I had a hibiscus Coke the other day. It was really good. They make homemade concentrate with like tea and stuff. Tea and fruit juice and stuff. You could try and get a Soda Stream secondhand, maybe. The cartridges are really expensive. The CO2 cartridges are really pricey. Yeah, unfortunately they are. They're hard to find too. I don't think our regular supermarket has them. But yeah. Also, there's now always like iced tea in the fridge. Usually there was only during the summer there was iced tea in the fridge, but now like because they're trying to get me to drink less Coke, right? Because it's a lot of caffeine and I already drink a lot of Coke, a lot of coffee. So there's a lot of caffeine. They're trying to coerce me into drinking like less caffeine by giving me iced tea. It's nice. It's pretty nice. Can't lie. It's very nice to be taken care of. Especially because I can't do it myself. Maybe it's like a flaw in my personality that I can't really take care of myself. I don't think it's a flaw in my personality, it's just part of my disability, I guess. It's the tism, maybe. Yeah. It's the tism, most likely. I always thought it was like a huge like failing to not be able to take care of myself like that. Let me kill another aspect. Thank you. That's also what I've been telling myself. Like, okay, maybe I can't really take care of myself on my own, but I can also take care of other people in return in different ways. So maybe it balances out in the end. Sometimes I feel like the town witch in my friend group. Cause like everyone has to go do my bidding. But then when they need a specific and or obscure knowledge, they all come to me in return. Cause you're a hag. Oi! Got it! Hag. I am a young, forever elementary schooler, cute, tiny idol. Calling me a hag. Everyone calls me a hag, but then they forget when it comes time to respect your elders is oh Nemori, you're like a little sister. The age of 30 is in the man. Yeah, I remember Marine saying that. The age of 30 is in the man. I'm not 30 though. I can confidently tell you I am not 30 years old. There's still a ways to go. I'm not next year. It's not next year. I'm 16 season 2. You're over 30 feels old? Doesn't really matter, does it? If you're having fun and your life is comfy, what does it matter if how old you are? To add says whatever. To add stuff. It's very funny to me. Yeah, just add the mods. Just bother the mods. The streamer is unbotherable. She laughs at her viewers shaking my head. Yes. 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 Probably be proud. You think? It's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me. I don't know. I don't want Pekora to know that I exist. I don't want Mayoshi to know that I exist. I'm parasocial in the worst way, in which I worship I worship Peko-chan and I don't want her to know I exist because I think she would be disappointed. So I don't want her to know anything about me. I just want to quietly worship her from the shadows like the lowly worm that I am. Don't at Pekora. Don't at Pekora in my chat. I will delete you. Yeah, that's I don't want Pekora to know that I exist. I just want to support her from the shadows. If I had any money, I would give it to her. I don't though. And I want her to be full of joy forever. And I'm sorry that I'm looking off to the side. I'm looking at my Pekora figurine. I'm looking at the figurine. She's perfect and lovely and blessed in every way. And not just say if she saw you. I don't want to know. I don't want to know on the off chance that she would say like, ew. On the off chance that she would say ew, I do not want to know. From the few interviews I've seen of her, she'd squeal and go, "What's the go? Usagi Peko! Usagi-chan Peko!" Not distracted from the fact that Pekora bought a fucking monkey. Never. I love Jira-kun with all my heart. I love Jirika so much. It suits her. It suits her. It suits Pekora to have bought a weird Senegal bush baby as a pet. Remember when Kiara asked her what's the worst part? What's the best and worst part of owning the fucking monkey? And she said the best part is that it's very cute. The worst part is that it shits all the time. We need more beetles in Hololive. Nenechi's beetles are very cool, yes. But beetles don't live very long. Beetles don't live very long, so I can understand why people don't get it. Who has hamsters in Hololive? I always forget who it is that has hamsters. I miss having hamster. I've had 2 hamsters in my lifetime. The first one was named Takumi, and he was a gray Russian dwarf. And the second one, his name was Pudding, and his Campbell's with red eyes, and he was very cute and friendly and chubby. And they both died of old age, peacefully in their sleep. And I cried for a week. I didn't have them at the same time though. I had like one, and then after a couple of years I had the other. I had one of them when I was still in middle school, and the other one I had in high school. And they all lived to their ripe old age of 3.5. which is the life expectancy for Russian dwarves. So I wanna go being taken care of by a cute girl and dying in my sleep. Same. They had hamsters back then. Hamsters have existed forever. What are you talking about? Do you know hamsters are desert animals? Originally in the wild. Don't nerd emoji me for telling you animal facts. Not allowed to nerd emoji me when I tell you animal facts, because they're my bread and butter. They're my special interest. Just know you can own a prairie dog. I mean, you can own pretty much every animal. The question is that if it's ethical or not. You know? I know of some people who like own a capybara because they have like big like natural property, like marshes and stuff. There's not capybara's natural habitat, so they just get a capybara and it's just vibes. They make the cutest fucking noises. I bet. Prairie dogs are pretty cute. I've always kind of wanted to try having a hedgehog, but they're very prone to health issues, so I'm a little hesitant. I've had a bunny too, but I had him for a very short period of time. I only took care of him for a short period of time while I was in transition. It was a foster bunny. It's a dwarf. A really tiny brown dwarf bunny. His name was Chestnut. And aside from that, I've only had cats. I've never had a dog. Although I have wanted one. I want to have a dog one day. But it has to be when I can go outside as many times as I want to. Because I want to be able to walk them every day. And I can't do that right now, so Once I'm better. I mean, if you got permission, you could have own birds. I don't like birds. Sorry, birds are the type of animal I don't get along with. Although the auntie who used to babysit me had birds, and we took care of them. I liked her birds, parakeets. Did birds kill your grandma? No, I just don't like them. Like birds from giggle allergic. That's not unfortunate. I don't know if I'm allergic. I don't think I'm allergic. I'm not allergic to most animals. I'm allergic to like fleas though. I think it's because we had everyone in my family had pets when I was like my whole life, and so I interacted with a lot of animals growing up. So I think I developed the necessary immunities. And I also always have pets. I need them to keep me sane. Like when I moved out for university, I moved out of the house I grew up in. Like first thing like that I noticed is like we didn't have a pet. The first time in my life we didn't have any pets. And I was like losing my mind. I was actually legitimately going insane. I need them. They keep me so calm, like in comparison, and I can't function without animals around. And I think it's pretty common. People with autism or even just like anxiety, they're like service animals for like PTSD and such for a reason, right? But I thought I'd like be fine, you know, even without any animals around, because it's just like for a couple of years while I attended university, right? But no. Within the first month, I was absolutely losing my mind. And then I found sausage. On the street. And I was like, yoink. One of my roommates was very happy because they also wanted a cat. My other two roommates were angry. One of them was like, I don't want this responsibility. I don't want to, like, it's gonna be annoying. It's gonna cause problems. I don't want it. And the other one was like, I'm literally allergic to cats. Why? And I was like, really? Can we please? I'm me halfway out of my mind. Please, can we give it a chance? Please, if it doesn't work out, I'll find a home for him. But like, can we please give it a chance for a couple weeks, for a month, please? And within the month, everyone was thoroughly in love with him. So that friend who is allergic to cats now owns a cat also and sleeps with him every night. They cuddle every night. And all the time this friend is like, oh god, my allergies have been terrible recently. I don't know why. And like, I wonder if it's the cat on your pillow. It's a mystery. It's a complete wonder. But everyone has been turned over. The other person who didn't want a cat is besties with Sausage, so they're besties now, so everything worked out. And I think they also appreciated like how much calmer I was. I had a really rough time, especially in my first year of university. I had a really rough time. And I think they thought that, like, anything that would help me not go insane, it was fine by them. I remember the friend who now also owns a cat, the one who's allergic to cats. I remember us talking, like, late into the night, one random day after he got home from work, because he had a closing shift at a restaurant, and he just, and I was like, I had been in the living room all day. It wasn't even like a living room, it was like a TV room. It was kind of out of the way and not many people went in there, so, I spent a lot of time in there. I had been there all day watching House and crying. and he came home from work and he sat down next to me and, like, we talked, like, until really late. It turns out they'd been really worried about me for a while. Had a really rough time in my first year of university. To try the medicine drug for crying. I've been on antidepressants since my mid-teens. No, the medicine drug for crying is killing him. We must give him more crying. It will make him healthy. Backfired that. Never making a House MD joke again. That's a symptom of syphilis. Was it lupus? It's never lupus. It's the drugs. The patient is lying. Everybody lies. And other House MD classic lines. I'm rewatching House because it's on Netflix now. So I started rewatching it, and I just tell you that from the first couple episodes, they had that shit on lockdown. You are a black man. This vexes me. They had that shit on lockdown since episode 1, since the pilot, really. They had the whole vibe of the show, like, completely figured out. Also, I've already lost count of how many times House storms into a patient room and goes, "You've been lying to me! You sneaky little liar!" Love the part where House commits hundreds of crimes and gets away with it. Yeah, he's a walking, talking malpractice suit. So far, I'm in season 1. So far, he's been to court twice. For malpractice. That's what makes the show good. Is that people be like, this wouldn't happen in real life, and I was like, yes, that's the point. That's the point, actually. I don't wanna hear I don't wanna hear real life stuff. Real life is stressful. I wanna hear about a genius doctor that is the only created and runs the only diagnostics department, and he functions about as well as a car without wheels, hopped up on painkillers, and he's a genius and he fixes everything eventually, but first he makes it worse. That's what I want. And if you have a problem with that, I don't want reality in my TV. I don't want too much reality in my TV, you know? sometimes you watch something and you kind of want it to be based on real event. If it's based on real events, you kind of want to like it to be somewhat accurate. Like if you're watching a biography or something, or like when I watched Dope Sick, it was interesting to have something that was really grounded in reality. But when I'm watching television, based on a true story, based on a legend, based on a campfire story, based on folklore. Oh, like right now I'm watching Warrior. I'm watching Warrior, and I saw like I think it was like a Reddit thread about how like there's so many historical inaccuracies in Warrior. I don't care. It's fun. I don't care if it's inaccurate to Chinatown in the freaking 40s or whatever, whenever the time is. I care that they kung fu fight every episode 3 times per episode. Warrior Cat, no, Warrior. It's by the same people who made Banshee. Not Banshee Xeno, Banshee the TV show. It's really fun. Apparently, like, I think like Bruce Lee's daughter is involved in it, and it's based on like Bruce Lee's writings. And it's like, it has this like martial arts gritty spaghetti western vibe to it, and it's so good. It's so good. Like, season 1 is the weakest one, and it's still so good. Season 2 is even better. And it has, like, all of these... It's about Chinatown. It's about Chinatown in the 30s? The 40s? The 50s? I wouldn't know. The 20s? It all looks the same to me. Not the 50s. Probably the 20s. No. So the roaring 20s. Let me look it up. I'm trying to think of like fashion styles. In the late 1800s, yes. It does not look like the 1800s though. Because they are in like suits. They're in full like Armani suits. Is it in the 20s, British or the 50s? We all died in World War II. No, it's in the late 1800s. When Chinese people started immigrating to San Francisco in big droves. It was after the Irish had already settled into America. Black Butler reference, true. Black Butler is set in the late 1880s. JoJo Part 1 is JoJo Part 1 also set in the late 1880s? I don't remember. Or just the 1800s? Late 1800s? I don't remember. Yeah. I did watch Part 1, but it's been a long time. And I did like it. But it's like definitely the weakest one. Now go have dinner, take care of yourself, or workaholic bunny. Thank you, Maltandria. I hope to see you again soon. Have a good dinner. Part 1 is like so boring when you watch it, but then you go back on it, it's so good. Yeah. It's also how I felt when I watched Part 1. I was like, this is kind of not the vibes I was expecting. But then you look back on it fondly. Because one cannot simply ignore how good of a character Speedwagon is. The bro to end all bros. Best girl Speedwagon, correct. I've been craving crab recently. I don't usually crave like seafood. I don't usually eat meat of any kind, even fish. But I've been craving crab. For no reason. I don't even like crab that much. It's like a reaction YouTuber saying, so I'm like, whoa, Jojo put the whole cotton on it. Holy shit! I love that. That soundbite. Baby Susan, chill, hold your nose and go, ew, welcome back to seafood aisle. Yes. I hate the smell of seafood. And raw and fish and stuff. I hate the smell of the seafood aisle. But I do like to eat sushi and seafood sometimes. Like, the smell is not even as bad as, like, the smell of raw meat makes me vomit. I have a pretty sensitive nose. Because I'm a bunny, you know? I get grossed out by smells really easily. And last time I walked into a butcher shop, I nearly threw up all over myself. As my mom wanted to pick up some, like, meat for dinner, for her dinner. And we walked into the butcher shop, and immediately I, like, inhaled, and I was like, ugh! And my mom was like, do you need to wait outside? And I was like, yup. But the shop's always smells so good. No, I can't. The smell of raw meat, I can't. It makes me vomit. Also, I once went into a store that sold, like, cured meats and cheeses. And the smell of all the chorizo and cured meats and cheeses and, like, the really cured cheese smell made me gag so violently that I cried. They found a cure for ham. Yes. It's to become bacon, as it was always meant to be. Nah, I don't even like bacon that much, to be honest. It's too salty and oily, I guess. I do like salty and oily foods though. I don't know. I just don't like meat. The majority of meat I don't really like. Try Millionaire's Bacon? What is that? I feel like I've heard it before, but I don't know what it is. I don't. It's like a type of seaweed though? No, am I confusing it? I don't know. Explain to me what Millionaire's Bacon is. I don't know what it is. But I feel like I've heard of it before. Bacon covered in brown sugar, something cooking, crispy and sweet combination of salty bacon taste. Oh, candied bacon. I think I've had it. It's fine. I prefer, if I'm gonna eat something covered in sugar, I'd rather it be, not be bacon though. But that's just that I don't really like meat. The only meat I actually enjoy is like chicken, like white chicken meat. It is sometimes, but not really. Sometimes I'll have like a bit of chicken ham or something like that, or like nuggies, but I prefer vegan nuggies anyways, so. Also, McDonald's changed their veggie burger again, and it's kind of shitty. How do I prefer vegan nuggies? Cause they're like smooth. There's no textural variety whatsoever. I appreciate that about a nuggie. Again, after last time, I might have mentioned it already, to be honest. Autism, yeah. Bored of it. But they changed it recently. I probably talked about it when it happened. But I had it again? Ugh, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. It doesn't taste good. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm sad that they changed it because I liked the previous one. But I guess I'll be going to Burger King instead, because they haven't changed their veggie burger. And also they have vegan nuggies, which McDonald's doesn't have. I don't like here's the thing I really don't like about meat is that sometimes, like, if you bite into like a beef burger, there's like different textures in it, and it grosses me out so much. Do you guys have the McRib? No. No. We have something specific. We have the McBifana, which is something that's like Portuguese. Although it's not always available. It's also like limited from time to time. But it's like a special Portuguese sandwich. We don't have the McRib. I don't think we've ever had the McRib, but I might be wrong. Do you guys have Taco Bell? I don't like Taco Bell though. I don't like Taco Bell. Their tacos are always cold. Shit's always cold. The shells are cold, and then there's like a bunch of salad in it, and the meat is never warm. Well, quote unquote meat. I never get the meat ones. Shit's always cold. Are we ordering from the fucking Arctic? No. I thought it was just like Uber Eats because it was kind of far. I thought it was just cold because of Uber Eats. So I went on location on Taco Tuesday to order like a couple $1 tacos and had them supposedly freshly made, and it was not yummy. It was cold. There's too many cold things in the taco to keep it warm, and they don't heat up the shells. So everything always is cold, which I don't like. Also, is it fresh and warm? Did you get the Crunchwrap Supreme? I like the Crunchwrap Supreme. That's good. I can't diss on the Crunchwrap Supreme because it does come warm. But the regular like $1 tacos are not it. Two shells and cheese in between? I don't think we have that one. Or maybe I've never seen that. Like I said, I don't really go to Taco Bell. Because I don't really like it. We have really good Mexican food at home. Better than Taco Bell. The Crunchwraps are good. Prove it, cook me some? Come over then, coward. Oh my god, the enchiladas the other day are so good. Oh my god, they're so good. They were so good. You have any idea? There was supposed to be like leftovers for a week, and there was no leftovers. I ate all of it. I ate all of it. I ate all of it. There was like, you know those like vegan chicken strips? That's like grilled chicken, but it's made of plants. There was that inside, and just like 2 different types of cheese and sauce, like mole sauce, and it was so good. It was so ridiculously good. And like you bake them like with the mole sauce and the cheese on top, and it had like shishito peppers in it also, and it was like a little spicy. And then we put like chipotle tabasco on it. Chipotle tabasco dabbled on top. It was so good. It was so good. They gave it to me and they're like, there's leftovers. You'll have leftovers for a week. And then I bet, and I had, I had seconds twice. I had seconds and then I had thirds. And then there was none. I ate a whole tray by myself. Yeah? Food? Thank you. There it is. My servants. my slaves have finished my sustenance for the evening. I can't admit it. No, I have to go eat. I have to go. Thank you everybody for coming. Thank you for staying. I hope you had fun hanging out with me because I had fun hanging out with you. Do they come with the food or you order the servants separate? For fucking, I hate this emote. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I hope. Oh yeah, by the way, they failed to deliver the plushie yesterday, so it's coming Monday because they don't deliver during the weekend for some reason. They're lazy. I'll be here Monday though. Anyways, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Hold on. Bye. And then go.